name is Mark Garland, and I am pastor of our new Summit Church here in Wallowa County in Enterprise, Oregon. Right here we are in the Cloverleaf Hall, which is our county fairgrounds building that is used for a lot of different purposes. We've been thankful that we've been able to use this building to meet on Sundays, and it's worked out pretty well, a little bit industrial, but it fits who we are as a church pretty well. Summit Church's birth was not a typical church plant, if there is such a thing. We birthed out of another church, First Baptist Church here in Enterprise, Oregon, and as with births, there's pain that goes along with that. And over the last couple of years, Julie and I and our family have experienced a certain degree of pain in this, what has now ended up being a birthing process of a new life, a new community, a new covenant community in Enterprise, Oregon. But I tell you what, we learned what covenant community among churches is all about. Because in some of the most intense times for us, we had other pastors and their wives drop everything from around the Blue Mountain Conference and come and be with us in our home, in some cases driving 4+ hours and at a moment's notice. And we just had to pause and look at each other and say, wow, that's covenant community. And so I feel like part of the reason Summit Church exists, part of the reason we're still in ministry is because of the support and love and prayers that we felt and we experienced with other leaders around the Blue Mountain region of CB Northwest. And so that has really meant a lot to us. And it's been something now that I want to build into Summit Church, is this idea of covenant community to help the folks out here in Wallowa County know they are not alone, that there are other churches all over that are interested and that are for us. I also want to give a shout out to Jared and Endeavor Communities, who has taken a special interest in Summit Church's birth and come alongside and called me to encourage me and pray with me and just help us along the path of beginning a new community out here in Wallowa County. So we have really been on the receiving side of the blessings of covenant community. The biggest ways that you can be praying for Summit Church is we're thankful for this building, but we also would love to have our own building where we didn't have to set up and take down every single week. And so we were looking at an old abandoned bank building downtown that again just fits who we are really well. And so we're hoping that we're going to be able to get in there in some kind of a lease agreement so we can leave our things set up and have use of that building all week. We only get use of this building once a week on Sunday mornings for 4 hours. So other than that, our church happens in homes and in around our community. So that's a big prayer need that we're going to be praying about and putting a lot of energy into. So you can be joining us and praying for that as well. And then the other big prayer need would be our leadership development. We have a great lead team of men who have stepped forward to lead along with me at Summit Church. We are going through the relational elder training and enjoying learning together and growing into the role of eldering together. And so we would appreciate prayer for that process and identifying different giftings in men who are leading here, getting them plugged into the right places, and so that they're fulfilled in what the calling God's put on them. And I'm excited about some of these men who've stepped forward to lead at Summit Church. So those are a couple of great ways you can be praying for us. Thank you for your support. We're happy to be part of the CB Northwest team, family, covenant community. And so thank you.
Look into the sun as a new day's rise.